Hey there and welcome into Shmoo Gaming. I'm the Catalyst and today we are back in TCG Card Shop Simulator doing our 365 day in a row playthrough. It's the morning of day 146 and we are going to open just a couple packs because I figured out how to place items for decor in our shop and I want to go ahead and do some of that. And from what I understand, it increases the number of people that come to your store, which I am all about. So, as you may have seen there at the beginning when I was turning on open sign rather, I did get a statue. We bought this before. Here's a new poster we bought, and we bought this statue. This was a couple episodes ago, and we are going to go ahead and I think I'm going to try to place for sale signs like we have. Let's see here. I did see several things. By the way, I have the Precious Princess on my lap. Oh, here we go. These are the for sale, on sale or whatever. Oh, this is cool. But technically that's a lie. I don't have these, but that's okay. I get it. We have so many of these. We should just line up a bunch of these, maybe. Let's go ahead and just get a bunch of these. There we go. Apparently you hit C on the keyboard and that's how you access it. So that's very cool. And our posters are right here. So we go place. We're going to place these outside to show everyone that they can buy stuff from us. So there's one, and then we'll go, let's see, here's two. Try to get about the same height. That looks pretty good. And we'll put the third one here. I'd say that's about the same height right there. There we go. And if this really is going to help us, I say we go ahead. By the way, this entire table, people are already buying them. That entire table is nothing but $1,000 plus cards. So we are definitely giving hugs. And come on, starting with you, Dave. Dave, I don't have a whole lot of time, buddy. I've got a lot to do, but here it goes. Ready? Thank you, Dave.
You need a hug.
Hug, 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 hug. Oh yeah, and I was doing some work in there. I'll show you what else we were doing, but I kind of had to tell these guys to take a break. Let's get them back to work. There we go. So if this is indeed working by getting us more more customers, I think we should get something really expensive and see if it works. And so I'm thinking this decor, they have some really expensive statues and stuff. And you can put the plants outside apparently. Now, these are $20,000. And I think you can also put these outside maybe. I mean, I think we can definitely. Okay, I'm just looking kind of decide what we want to get. Let's go ahead and let's get this guy. And let's see what he looks like, shall we? Because I don't know. This is under decor. Oh, I saw it right there. Now, I don't know which way he needs to be turned. Okay, he's facing that way. So we got to pick him up and turn him. Yeah, we want him facing out the window, I think, don't we? Now, I got to make sure that this does not that might affect people getting those things there. Okay, so we're not going to do that. Oh, we could put him, oh yeah, let's put him right here. Cool. Is he looking the right way? I don't understand how he's supposed to be aiming. That might work right there. How about it? Right diagonally? Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, let's go. We got to make sure we're still taking care of our people. There we go. And we have to make sure we're still filling our cards. Oh man, we're going to have a good day today. We sold some big cards. Let's get back in here. Surely I have a more expensive one than that. Yep, we still have a couple $1,000s. Excellent. We had a great live yesterday in case you missed it. You can go back and check it out. We would love for you to join us one of these days. Right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to, I guess, fill this completely up since we've been neglecting it so far for this morning. And people have been buying a lot of these because I just had this filled up here before we opened. Holy cow, guys. We literally filled this up right before we started recording. People are buying the heck out of these things. I wonder if it has anything to do with those posters. Okay, go up here quick. Here we go. Lights on. I'm just coming in behind them and replacing cards as they go. It's incredible. Okay, I'll be right back, Monica. I just have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. No, okay, let's go. Let's see what she needs. Yes. No, I'm not gonna do that one, sorry. We have not had time to open hardly any cards, guys. But I think we are doing an amazing night today, or day today. Sure, there you go. Now where else can I put stuff? Now I want to kind of make sure I get more things out. We got our posters up. We can get more posters. Maybe that's what I'll do overnight, like off camera. That way we can concentrate on making sure everything's going good here. I have not looked back here at all. Okay, this is crazy. We're having a good day there. $16, that's it? Okay. Uh-oh, we need 2 of those. We don't need them yet because we're still stocked, so we're good. Let's go back here though. What's up? No, thank you. Let's go back here real quick. Just make sure we're not missing any. I think he just grabbed those red ones. Yep, he did. How many do you have in there? Okay, he still has some in, so we're good. Nothing is sold out yet. Go ahead and buy stuff, guys. All right, look at this. Just seeing what people are buying here. Oh, there, we saw it, Jeffrey the Giraffe. Jefferino. Jeff. Ready, buddy? Look at those shorts. Look at those shorts. Matching clothes. You're looking hot, Jeff. Here we go. Ready?
You need a hug.
Hug. By the way, Travis is chasing you. Okay, let's get back in here. It's almost 9 o'clock. Our guys are going to be leaving soon. I'm going to go open. Oh, look at that. Only 4 packs grabbed? 5. And we had a good one. What's up, Jack? Sure. There you go, buddy. How about a couple of these? We'll just grab 4 of these. Another hit. Look at that. Okay, there goes Marty. Nice. All right, it's just us. I'm going to hop on a register here. I can't for a second. What do you need? No, thank you. Now I'm going to hop on a register. Dave, what'd you get? Playmats. Oh, those ones. Those are cool looking playmats, actually. Oh, hey. Playmats for you too, huh? Thank you. 44. There you go. Haven't done this in quite a while. There you go. What's up? Sure. Look at Bob still working after 9 o'clock. What a guy. Let's see what we got back here. Okay, we still got a bunch of people. I'll hop on my register for just a few more minutes. Hey. Both of you. You didn't buy anything. You either, Ron. What the heck? Roger. Come on, dude. Why is everyone leaving back there without buying anything? That's 4 people. Ugh. And what do you need? I do not have it. Sorry. Okay. There you go. You're good to go. Have a great one. What do we got in here? Sorry, Bernie. You're going to have to head out. We have 2 more people back there, so you watch them, and I'm going to go do my stuff. Okay, guys. I'll be right back.
1 hour later.
All right, guys. Here's what the stalkers are going to be stocking in the morning, and here's what we're going to be opening. I want to see something. Look at that. That looks really cool. We're going to get some more posters. I might set up some of the statues out here. Really try to get as many people as we can. Okay, for now, let's see who's going to be in the Kitten Coliseum today. To my left, wearing the red collar and red bell, it's our lover Roy. It's Roy. To my right, wearing the black collar with black bell, it's the Debonair Kitten. It's Salem. That's right, guys. Today it is Roy versus Salem. Roy comes in with a record of 9-5, while Salem comes in with a record of 4-3, winning his first 4 matches and then dropping the next 3. The last time these two faced each other was episode 139, where Roy did win, so we're going to let Salem go first today. And he's going to start with the Scarlet Violet and Paldea Evolved. And this is not going to be, I guess I need to switch this picture to Salem, huh? There we go. All right, guys, Salem starts us off with a Grumpig for 103. And Roy Boy is up. And this is going to be a good match. It's not a huge pack opening today because I am going to spend a little time buying some things and putting them outside and such, just to see if that's going to make a difference for tomorrow's show. I'm anxious to see how much that changes things. And we do have a good match here, like I said. Hopefully we can get a couple more over 1,000. We have had, I think our card sales is just going to be incredible. And this is also, guys, the time when we talk about Pokemon Go. This is Thursday. I am recording this Thursday morning very early. And yesterday, after the live feed, we went to the raid hour and raided Tapu Fini. And just like the last raid hour I went to, which was Kangaskhan, I got a Hundo and a shiny Tapu Fini, which I'm very excited about. I just wish I could combine them to get a Shundo. It's kind of crazy, 2 weeks in a row I got the shiny and a Hundo of the raid boss that we were taking on, so that's kind of cool. Roy gets a Noibat for 140. There we go. And I did do a mirror trade of my Tapu Fini shiny just to see if I could get a Shundo possibly, and it didn't work. I think the IVs were pretty much the exact same as they were. All right, let's get into this 1.5 boxes of Obsidian Flame. But all in all, it was a good event. We also finished up the Growing Up event, and I was only able to get the one shiny Magikarp. But I do believe we have Mega Gyarados coming to the game very soon, which means you'll be able to catch Gyarados, and he'll have shiny rates probably elevated. I don't know what the Mega raids are. I think maybe 20, 1 in 20 possibly. And that was the whole reason I wanted the Magikarp, was to be able to get a really good shiny of Gyarados. And so yeah, who knows, I could get a Shundo there. Or at least a better shiny. That way I'll have a... Because I do have a 98 Gyarados that I thought about using a bottle cap or whatever to push it up to a Hundo at some point. But I'd much rather do that to a shiny and get a Shundo. So we'll see when Gyarados comes out. We do have GoFest coming up here in less than a month or so. And I will be recording a bunch of these episodes ahead of time next week, because I will be leaving for Denver next Thursday, and I won't be back until Saturday, probably, or maybe even Sunday morning. Well, I'll be back Saturday, but I won't be back on my computer until Sunday morning. So I'm probably going to have to record a bunch as we go. Let's see, let's do the partial box of Paradox Rift with what's left of the Temporal Forces. This isn't going to be as good of a match as I thought, because we've only had 2 hits this whole thing so far. I mean, granted, we've been opening the packs that don't really give us as many hits, but the Obsidian Flames do. So I don't know. We're going to find out. It's going to either be a bust or we're going to need to do a comeback here in the last openings. And Salem beats Roy's score by $8 with a Fuecoco for 148. Okay, Roy, you're back in, buddy. 3 hits for under $200. Not great. But we do have some other cool stuff coming up in Pokemon Go. I know next Wednesday is a raid hour that has 3 different Pokemon, I think. And I think how it works is they're all 3 from different regions. So there'll be one that I don't have. I know one's like, I don't even know their names. I'm not going to try to remember. We'll talk about that more at the beginning of next week. But just looking on my campfire to see what our next events are, our next meetups, I'll let you know here, as we're down to 14 packs, guys. This is absolutely insane. Okay, there's a Blastoise for 256 for Mr. Roy and Salem. You're back in. Just going back and forth, back and forth. So apparently, let's see here, on the 10th, when is the 10th? That would be Saturday, as we're going to get into all of these Twilight Masquerades. So on Saturday, we have a D-Max raid day of, and I don't know how you say the name. It's spelled S-U-I-C-U-M-E. Succumb? Almost like succumb. And it, I don't know, one of those two. I think it's Secume. And so that should be good. We have, oh man, my group has 25 people going. Saturday, I'm not going to be able to go. Sadly, I will be at a Renaissance Fair, as Salem gets a Pulpitoad for 104, and that's not enough. Roy, you're back in. Yeah, I'll be at a Renaissance Fair, so I will not be able to raid that. So what I'll probably have to do, I will probably do some remote raids. Just to be able to get a couple of them, because I just don't know, I don't think I have him yet. I can look that up though. SUI. Let's check it out and see if I even have him yet. Let me know if you guys have this guy. SUI. Nope, I do not have him. So that'll be a brand new one for me. But it is a, you know, it is a, here's the thing. I can't remember when they're doing it. So I actually just remembered I probably won't be doing that. A Simisage for 205? Okay, well, that's not enough to raise your score any, so Salem, you're back in. I actually just remembered that it is a Dynamax raid day. And we did get some exciting news in Pokemon Go that I know that the Shadow raids, and I don't know if it's just Gigantamax or if it's all Dynamax raids, are going to be able to be remotely raided, which is really cool. But I don't think that starts until like a week after. Maybe next weekend, possibly. We'll go ahead into some Shrouded Fable. So the only way I'm going to be able to raid this guy, and I don't know how many it's going to take. Salem gets a Toxicity Ghost card for 369, and he takes the lead. Okay, Roy. We're coming down to the last couple cases, buddy. So, yeah, I don't know how many... I don't know if this is going to be a raid that I can take down by myself or with one other person, as Roy gets a Boltond and Salem's back in. If it is a raid that I can do with one person, which I don't think it is, then I'll be able to probably sneak one or two in at the Renaissance Fair while we're kind of just chilling. And who knows, there may be other players there doing it as well, so I may be able to get in one of those raids. Salem with a 151 Dragapult, and okay, you guys just really don't seem to be trying today. But it's still, we still have a couple cases, still have lots of opportunities. So that's what we got going Saturday, and then Sunday, which is Mother's Day, we have a Palmy Community Day. And it's Mother's Day. I don't know what Chaos Queen wants to do, so I don't know if I'll be going to that or not. We'll see. Want to make sure she gets to go do dinner or something. And yeah, so that should be interesting. And I don't know what any of the details are on that. Hopefully I'll be able to give you a little bit more details in tomorrow's episode. Although I don't know. I'm going to record tomorrow's episode right after this one because, once again, I do have stuff going on this weekend, so I'm not going to be able to record. And any spare time I do have, as Roy gets a Rabombi for 286, and that is not enough. Salem, you are back in, my man. And any spare time I do have this weekend, I think I want to try to work on put flooring in the house, so it's going to be crazy busy. Salem with a Toucanon for 111. I really dig that one. I don't think he's in Pokemon Go yet, but that is going to be a cool one. Okay, we're going to go with Paradox Rift here. Now, these are 2 full cases, so I think this will be the last 2 full cases. Now, the Stellar Crown we have, it'll be 1 and a partial case. So, Mr. Roy, you are running out of time, man. I feel like if either of these two just hits one good hit for 1,000, it's going to be over. Because we're not getting anything over $369. This is really bad. I shouldn't complain too much because we did have such a great live feed yesterday. Our live stream yesterday, we just pulled a lot of great cards. We didn't pull a big $10,000 one like we've done in the past, or $18,000. But you know, every time we pull those guys, we can't sell them anyway. So I'm waiting to pull a big 18,000 that we can sell. That will be great. So I did want to look up at the money up there. I think we started today with, didn't we start with about 550,000? As Roy gets a Mabostiff and he hands it back over to Salem, who currently has the lead, and hey, he gets a Blastoise for 256. All right, back to Roy. And so if we had about 550,000 and I spent 20,000, not to mention all the stock I bought, as we get a Knack Stack for 134. Oh man, Roy. He is just giving Salem the opportunity. He's not going to get it. Salem needs to break his streak. He is on a 3-game losing streak. But as I was saying, we spent $20 on that really big statue. And then we actually spent more money on 4 posters. I think that was only 2,000. But then we spent another, I think it was 8,000 for our stock. Now we still have to pay our bills. But you're looking at about $30,000. And that's what happens when you give Salem too much opportunity. He gets Eradicate for $1,224. Okay, Roy, for right now, you get the next 2 pulls, but if you're behind in the last case, we'll probably give you the whole case. And you know what? You might not even get 2 pulls out of these. We'll start with the partial case here. It's just 32. It's literally a half a case. Let's see if you can get 2 pulls. There's 1, 386 for a Meowth. Beautiful. That's a great hit. But can you get one for over? Ah, you cannot. There's a Cleavor for 233. All right, Salem. You get up. There's your 1 hit, 189. Wow, they are getting lots of hits now. Tarantula. Beautiful. Okay, Roy, you get 2 more hits here. These Stellar Crowns are hitting pretty good. A Palmot for 518. That's your first hit. And you get 1 more. So if you add 70,000 to what we have right now, I mean, you're looking at about 660,000. I feel like today's day is going to be huge. So what we're going to do to give Roy the advantage here, we'll go to him. I don't know if he had a pull on this one or not, but we're going to go ahead and start him back over. He gets the first 2 pulls. And hopefully he gets something really big to beat Salem, and then hopefully Salem gets another one that beats him, because then we need, then we'll be getting some more $1,000 pulls, and that's what we really want. But yeah, I did not really, and it looked like our game tables, the one time I was back there, was really good. We sold a ton of cards. That Arctibax is 128, and that's not enough, so you get another one here. I feel like we sold a ton of cards, and I know we sold a bunch of our expensive ones. I can't even guess. I want to say this is going to be at least a $60,000 day. And I did order a bunch of stock. I didn't really order, I'm trying to think what I ordered. We sold some big boxes. There's a Frigibax for 104. Okay, Salem. Oh, there we go. Oh, easy. 363. Nice. Don't know who that is, but we're going to go back to Roy. And he should be taking us home here. Even if he gets 3 hits, he's going to get the rest of the box. Hopefully he gets something good. Come on, last minute. Let's do it, Roy. Oh, and it doesn't look like it. Oh, guys, you know what that means. That's right, guys. Salem has defeated Roy. And I actually made a mistake on Salem's record. So Roy is now 9-6. Salem actually came into this match 5-3. I had missed that he beat Princess in episode 142. So he now is 6 wins and 3 losses. Unfortunately, it was really not a pretty win, as we only get 1 card over $1,000. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. It really does help me a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to Shmoo Gaming. That way you become a member of the Shmoo crew. Tell your friends about us, because we would love to have them join us as well. And feel free to comment on any of my videos. I do try to respond to all my comments. Let's go in real quick and let's pay our bills. We don't want them to stack up too much. I think this is 2 days worth. So that did take us down pretty good, but I think we still had an amazing day. Let's hit enter and see. $73,000. And I was right. I mean, we only had 149 visitors, so hopefully that will go up a little bit more tomorrow. Overnight here, I'm going to put up some more posters and such. We had $11,000 in item earnings, which is above our $10,000 goal, and we had $5,200 in game earnings, which is above our $5,000 goal. But the card earnings, guys, $56,000. That is where it's at. That was amazing. All right, guys, we will pick this up on the morning of day 147. Once again, thank you for watching my playthrough of TCG Card Shop Simulator 365 days in a row. I'm the Catalyst. I have the handsome Roy Boy as well as our champion today, the Debonair Black Cat, sailing with me. You guys are awesome. And until tomorrow, much love.